angle today is abracadabra. Now, all of us, we've been exposed to that word before. Kids growing up and storybooks, this type of thing. Abracadabra actually means I create as I speak. That's what it really means. Wow, well, just take that and work with it for a minute. I create as I speak. Well, I also back that up a little bit. I create as I think. Go a little bit farther. I create as I write. In other words, I am creative. How many times have you said to yourself in your life, go back, wind it back a bit, that you said to yourself or you said to somebody else that you weren't creative? You're nothing but creative. You're actually a creator. And you're creating your life, and you're living your life. Sometimes in your life, somebody's got to say no to you. There are people sitting in this audience, and I got the greatest cross-section of realtors that's ever walked the earth sitting in front of me right here. So you guys, you know about this stuff, but you know that you got to learn how to reject rejection. You got to learn how to do that. With some sort of expertise, precision, and finesse. You got to learn how to do that. Because we're in the people business. We're not here just to be objectionable. Sometimes they say no. It's the strongest animal in the forest. They got big teeth. They got the word no. They get the word no when they're 2 years old. They learn that word no. Terrible twos, where do you think that comes from? That kid learned how to say no. And it ain't too much fun around here now. Have you ever asked yourself what you're thinking about? Have you ever paid attention to what you're thinking about? They say 2% of the people think, 3% think they think, and 95% would rather die than think. Thinking is the all-encompassing first cause. And then they go a little bit farther with all this stuff. 95% of everything you do is habit. Am I correct in saying this? I'll just ask you, and you check it out for yourself. Am I correct in saying that you are what you believe yourself to be? Is that pretty true? Put up your hand if you think that one's true. You are what you believe yourself to be. Now let's go a little bit deeper. Am I correct in saying that a belief is a habit? Right? You've gathered certain bits of information. You've come to a conclusion. That's inductive reasoning. You've come to a conclusion, and now you act and react that way for over a distance of time, right? That's a habit. It's also a belief. A belief is a habit. It's an idea, which is just a collection of thoughts. An idea is a collection of thoughts that you allow to hang in your closet, and you access it. And when this set of circumstances comes, this is how you react. This is how I always do it. Go back to tying your shoes. When you learn how to tie your shoes, you're 4 to 5 years of age. Somebody probably helped you to do it. Everybody at school learned how to do it. But when you started to learn how to do it, you couldn't get the fingers to work properly, right? You're wrestling with trying to fold this one over here, and maybe it's mom. In my case, it was my grandfather on my mom's side, and I'm struggling with it because every other kid in school knows how to do this. So there's peer pressure. How do you get the most and best out of people? Peer pressure. I got to learn how to do it because they know how to do it. I got to learn how to ride a bike because they know how to do it. So is it good that there's competition? It's the finest thing that there is. And severe competition is a blessing.